Hi everyone, it's me, Krylios, Team Racing Productions MC and producer. And today I'm happy to have a guest with us from way across the Atlantic from Nigeria. We are welcoming Obinna Ochem to the Team Racing YouTube Live. So welcome to our Team Racing YouTube Live, Obinna Ochem. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Awesome, awesome. Great to have you here. Awesome to have you here. Hey, let me begin with
Yeah, thank
giving
you.
our viewers a little bit of a background, a little bit of your background.
All right. Okay, I should talk.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just give us a
Uh,
little bit about your background. Yeah, give us a little bit about your background to begin
oh,
the interview.
okay. I'm a final year student of a university. I'm a final year student of University of Lagos in Nigeria, and I write occasionally. Yeah, that's a bit of me.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I read your article in the Rustin Times, and it was really, really, really fascinating to see um, queer life, from a different perspective in a different place. One that I will say I actually really connected with as someone from a country that is very homophobic as well, because I'm originally from Jamaica. So, I really, really connected with that story. Tell me a little bit about, especially now, and I say especially now because the next question I'm going to get into what's currently happening in Nigeria. But tell me about what is it like for queer people and where queer rights are right now in Nigeria.
We still don't have rights. Around 2014, it was legalized, and when you are caught in activities, you are given 14 years. So it hasn't been easy for us. We live in shadow of ourselves. We don't express ourselves. Can't express ourselves. But yeah, there are people that are defying the like normal law. They go out, they proclaim what they are. So, and there are still some people that are living in shadow, probably those ones that don't want to change status quo. So it
Yes.
hasn't been easy for us. Yeah, but for me, since I joined Twitter, it has been like a safe place for me, like a place uh, to express myself more. So yeah, so Twitter has been pivotal place for me to express my queer life. Yeah, so that what I'll say
Yeah.
about it.
I see, I see. Well, let's talk a little bit about the unrest that's going on in Nigeria right now, because there's a lot of youth, there's a lot of young people that's a part of the protest. Give me your perspective on it.
Oh, I think for example, when SAS official, they are meant to be anti-robbery, but they target people. When they target people, they ask them to open their phones. So for me, for queer people, like when they target you and they find out you're queer, so yeah, they pay. You have to pay some sort of money to some sort of money to build yourself. And when you don't have that kind of money, you face the risk of going to the prison or some stuff like that. So so the SAS officials have been harassing everyone, youths, women, and likewise for women. So sometimes they rape women. Sometimes when they find some incriminating stuff on their phone, they like yeah they say I can maybe do this or stuff like that. It hasn't been easy for us because for people that are not queer, when they can easily build themselves or or some stuff like that. But for us, it has been hard. So yeah, for a while, I think last 2 months or so, they killed about 2 or 3 people. That was what started the that was what started the revolution.
Ah.
don't mind me. I
Oh, no
stammer.
problem, no
Yeah.
problem, no problem. Well, so this really does affect queer people as well a lot, because if they're going through people's phones and they're basically invading one's privacy, and to be in a place like that where it's where it is you're literally criminalized if you are queer, then that does make it even more dangerous for queer people there in that country. Now recently they've said very that they're demolishing, they're getting rid of, the government said they're getting rid of SARS, but now they have a new thing, SWAT, the what's it called, the that thing, right? And do you expect any change with this
Yeah.
at all?
Yeah.
Because I mean, they're having the same people that were in the one before in this one, so I assume that citizens will still be protesting, correct?
Yeah. Actually, we wanted them to disband SARS, and they
Mhm.
reformed it. And from the law, like they actually didn't reform it. They only changed the name. It is still the same stuff, operating the same system, the same system that operates people. So it hasn't been something different from what we had before. So people are still on the street protesting.
Mhm.
And I think yesterday they killed a lot of people when they put a curfew. Yeah.
Yes, yes, definitely. Well, talk to me about this, because as what someone like you, you do write. You're also on Twitter, and in those spaces, you're openly queer in those spaces. How do you navigate that with because let me ask, because let me not assume, let me ask, in public, are you just are you in the closet in public, like in the normal public in Nigeria?
In public, like, I actually don't tell people what I am. But in my
Yeah.
hostel, like sometimes I joke with them. So like they assume I'm joking. I'm not effeminate, so I'm kind of masculine. So it doesn't
Yeah.
show. So I don't tell people. But in my hostel, I just make some kind of joke. Sometimes they think, oh,
uh,
he's joking. He can't be this. So that's it for me. But there's also my customers that follow me on Twitter. Like
mhm.
probably they see my tweets and stuff like that. I don't hide it, and they don't care. No, nobody ever buys into my DM to say, "Oh, you are this, you are that." They don't care.
How long do you predict that things will get much better, not just a little better, but like fundamentally better for queer people in Nigeria? Do you see that change happening? Do you see anything happening right now?
I don't. Our country is still very religious. There are more Muslims than Christian. At least more than 50% of the population are Muslims. So I doubt something will change. Maybe when the country disband northern and southern Nigeria. So probably southern Nigeria is more liberal than northern. So yeah,
uh,
then
so
or
between
something like
the
that.
between because I know there's also a high Christian population. Let me ask, between Muslims, and between Christians, and between those who follow more traditional religions, which would you say is the most tolerant?
I think we with I've actually not seen people that follow traditional religion. So I think Christians are more tolerant, but most of those Christians are agnostic or some sort of Christian that are not deep into their faith. But the ones that are deep are very quite homophobic, or they give some kind of benevolent homophobia.
Yeah, I see. All right, Obina, but I do wish you the best. Tell me something to end this interview, to end this off. Tell me, what is your hope for Nigeria when it comes to queer people and queer representation, as well as when it comes to police brutality?
Um, like to me, I don't know if police brutality is ended. I don't even see like how that will benefit queer people, because we are still subjugated, we are still dealt with in Nigeria. So like I don't know, for a country like this, for me, I won't sacrifice myself for anybody. Like for me, is to like the best option to leave this country. Probably when I'm done with my university, I'm 500 level, and I'll be done. If not for COVID, I would have been done. So yeah, so I really don't know what is next. For me, actually don't I've not protested before because I feel like protesting is helping the life of heterosexuals and so on stuff because when NSAS is disbanded, we are still oppressed by heterosexual. There were some queer people that went for the protest. They carried the
Mm-hmm.
placard of queer life matter. Some
Mm-hmm.
heterosexual were saying that they are trying to hijack the movement and that we should not protest alongside with them. So yeah, they are not. I feel heterosexual people are not like they're okay with being oppressor. They don't want to be oppressed. So yeah, I don't know how far the police brutality will be. So to me, I don't care about them because like to be queer is to suffer violence and kind of stuff. So I really don't care about them. So anything that happens is that's
Yeah.
their own business. Yeah.
Well, Obinna,
Yeah,
I
that's
wish
all.
you the best. I want you to share your social media with our viewers so they can follow you if they must. And viewers, it will also be in the links in the description. So go ahead, Obinna, share your social media.
Okay, my social media.
Mm-hmm.
My Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, my Twitter is Obino Frank OBYNO FRANC. Then my Facebook is Obina Anthony Francis Ochem. Then my Instagram is also Obino Frank OBYNO FRANC. Yeah,
Wonderful,
those
wonderful.
are my
Thanks
social
so
media.
much, Abina, for joining me today. I will say to you, it takes a lot of bravery and a lot of courage to be the person that you are. And from over here on the other side of the Atlantic, I tip my hat to you and I wish you the well and wish you the best there in Nigeria. Thanks so much for what you're doing.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.
Yeah. Bye.